17 years I kept one secret from my son. 8 seconds was all it took for him to find it. I always knew the past would catch up. I just never thought it would walk through the door wearing my son's face. I didn't hide who I was because I was ashamed of him. I hid it because I was ashamed of me. One Wednesday afternoon, Ethan turned my old mugshot on his laptop. And the man he called Dad died in that room. This is the story of how I lost my son for one night, and spent every day after that trying to deserve him again. No fairy tale ending, just the truth. I grew up in the kind of neighborhood where the streetlights were shot out on purpose. Dad split when I was 7. Mom cleaned offices at night and hospitals on weekends. By 14 I was running packages for the older guys. Didn't even know what was inside half the time. By 16 I'd been stabbed twice and carried a burner like it was homework. At 17 I woke up zip-tied to a hospital bed with 3 broken ribs and a cop reading me my rights. That night I made a promise to a God I didn't believe in. Get me out of this life and I'll never go back. When Ethan was born, I looked at that tiny screaming human and knew exactly what the promise was for. I worked construction, night security, drove rideshare, anything legal. I kept my knuckles scar-free and my record buried. To him I was just Dad, the guy who burned pancakes on Sundays and never missed a parent-teacher night. Little kids ask easy questions. Teenagers ask harder ones. Why don't we ever visit your hometown? How come there are no pictures of you before I was born? Why does your name pull up old news articles when I Google it at 2 a.m.? I felt him digging. I just kept shoveling dirt over the hole. Ordinary Wednesday. I walked in smelling like sawdust and coffee. Ethan's door was cracked. He wasn't gaming. He was staring at his laptop like it had bitten him. I knocked. Everything good, bud? He spun the screen toward me. Local News Archive, 2004. My face, younger, harder eyes dead. Headline: 3 arrested in pharmacy robbery turned shooting. He whispered, Dad, is this you? My knees almost gave out. Yeah, I said. That's me. He wanted details. I gave them, raw. I ran with a crew that hit pharmacies for Oxy and whatever sold. I never pulled the trigger that night, but I was in the van. I held the door. One pharmacist got shot in the leg. I still hear the sound he made, like air leaving a balloon, but wet. 18 months inside. Came out at 26 and never looked back. Ethan backed away like I was contagious. All these years you told me to be better than the people around you. You were talking about yourself. I couldn't deny it. He grabbed his keys. Ethan, I need air. I need not to look at you right now. The door shut. The silence was louder than any scream. I didn't sleep. I wrote him 6 pages by hand. I told him about watching my best friend get stabbed over $50 when I was 14. About throwing up the first time I held a gun at 15. About the pharmacy, the screams, that wet sound I still hear. Then I told him the part I'd never said out loud. You were 5 when you saw the little teddy bear tattoo on my wrist and asked why I had it. I laughed and said I just liked bears. Truth is, they did it in county with a guitar string and sit the day they let me see your first baby picture. I stared at that photo for hours and promised that bear, and you, I'd never go back. Every time you hugged that arm, you were holding the worst day of my life. And the best promise I ever kept. I ended it with, I didn't hide the truth because I didn't trust you. I hid it because some mornings I still don't trust myself. If you never call me Dad again, I'll understand. But you deserve the whole man, monster, and father. I left the letter on his desk and waited. He came home at 6:12 a.m., eyes red, voice raw. I read it 3 times. I couldn't speak. I hate what you did. I hate that I worshipped a lie. But I also read the part where my first steps made you feel clean for the first time in your life. And I don't know what to do with that. He sat down across from me. And honestly, I think I always knew something was off. I just liked the version of you I had so much that I stopped asking. So maybe I was hiding too. He took a shaky breath. I'm not ready to pretend it's all okay. But I'm not ready to lose you either. Then quieter. You're still my dad. Just the version with cracks now. And maybe that's better. Because now I know you're real. We're still repairing. Some dinners are quiet. Some questions still hurt. But we talk. Really talk. My son doesn't call me a hero anymore. And that's okay. Because these days when he looks at me, he doesn't see the kid from the mugshot. And he doesn't see the perfect dad from the old photos either. He sees the man who chose, every single day for the last 17 years, to wake up and be someone his kid doesn't have to be ashamed of. And if that's not redemption, then I don't know what is. From Brian D. L. That story hit hard. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had to hide a part of your past from the people you love most, terrified they never look at you the same? Was there a moment when someone you trusted, a parent, a partner, a friend, dropped a truth bomb that turned your whole world upside down? Or maybe you were the one who finally told the full, ugly truth, and waited to see if they'd stay. Drop your story in the comments, even if it's just a couple of lines. No judgment here. Only people who know what it's like to carry something heavy. If this one got you, smash that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear they're not alone. And hit subscribe so you don't miss the next story. We tell the truth out loud here. See you in the next one. Take care of yourself and the ones you love.